Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's episode we will be doing part 3 of the Scratch Shoots game, and in this episode I will be adding a health bar, and if the video is not too long I'll show you how to add a score. So to add a health bar, make a new sprite and call it health bar. Then what you're going to do is you are going to make a rectangle, make it any size you want. Let's see how this looks. I'll make it a bit smaller. That looks about right. So to make the health, let's give it 5 lives, and to make the health, different costumes. First we're going to see how many squares long it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 divided by 5. That doesn't really work out, so I'll make it 15, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Okay, 15 squares. Okay, so this will be 5, and then this will be 4. And to make 4, we will copy and paste it and change the colour to red and send it to the back layer. So it will go down 3 spaces. Okay, and so 3, and go down another 3 squares. 2, go down another 3 squares. 1, there is only 3 squares left. So there should be 1, and then 0. And then what you're going to do is, hopefully you've not got too many lives, you're going to need to switch them all around. So it starts with the lowest and goes to the highest. This is because, okay, so to switch to the costume, we'll be using the costume number, and for the health, for all sprites, it needs to have the same costume number. But 5 health is the 6 costume. So when a green flag clicked, you will set health to 5. And then to make it go to the player, go to player, and that will be in a forever loop, and then change Y by, what does 20 look like? Okay, but not enough. Oh, it's not centered, it looks like. Make sure that the costumes are centered. This will make it look centered above the player. So change Y by, let's say, 35. That looks alright. So then what you're going to do is, in the forever loop, switch costume to health plus 1. This is because it will be using the costume number because health is a number and it has a +1, and for 5 it is the costume number of 6 because there is a 0. That's not 0. So, and 0 will just be a red bar. So if we set health to 5, set to 4, yep, that works. But then, make a new when green flag clicked script in the player, and it will be forever if touching enemy, then change health by -1. And then if we try that out, it will go down really fast. But we don't want that. So let's make it wait 1 second after. See if this works. Yeah, so but now the enemies, they just stick to the player. So what you're gonna want to do is in the enemy script, after the if touching bullet, then after this script, if touching player, we're gonna wait that amount of time still, so the player can still take damage, but then it will repeat, let's say, 3 times, change ghost effect by 25, then after that it will delete this clone, and that is for the normal enemy. Now we'll duplicate it over to the fast, and then to the strong. Let's try that out. So as you can see, it will just disappear. That is a bit fast, so instead repeat 4 times, change it by 20. You can play with these any way you want to make them really fast, slow, or just remove them entirely. That looks alright. Okay, so now what we're gonna want to do, we will make something called I have it backed. It is Griff Patch's number counter. Go check Griff Patch out after this video if you like Scratch tutorials and want to learn more. So I'll walk you through it. So make a new sprite called Score, and then in an empty costume just called Score with a hyphen, and then make a new costume, Score-0, then on the next costume, Score-1, and in these it will be 1, 0 and 1. So repeat that with Score, hyphen, then the number, and changing the text to that number. So then what you gonna do is so we've got the score. So you're gonna need to make a variable called score for all sprites. That is this one. and then make a variable called index for this sprite only, which is in the score sprite, and make a new block. You make a new block called setup run without screen refresh. That is very important. That is run without screen refresh. And in that block, you will need to hide, go to wherever you want it to be, then set index to 1, and then a repeat 20, create clone of myself, change x by 15 or whatever you think would work. You can play around with this. Mine works with 15, and change index by 1. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to set score to 0, and when I start as a clone, it will show, then forever switch costume to join score with letter index of score. And once you've done that, it should look, I have nothing to change it yet, so, and I'll make this a little bit higher, say 150. How does that look? That looks alright. So if it's like that, then what you want to do is when it deletes this clone, so you will, before it deletes the clone, in only in the if enemy lives is equal to 0, you'll let's say change it for the normal guy by 1, change it by 2 for the fast guy. Oh, that's not right. Oh yeah, it is, because it dies instantly. So, and then change, it's using the enemy live, so change score by numbers, and in this change score by 3. Let's see how that looks. Let's see what the score is. Yep, it is 5. 9, still 9. And then the repeat 20 makes sure it can go up to 20 digits long, which means it can be a 20-digit number. Okay, so this is all for today's episode, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.